Hello everyone. Day 3 of the 100-day project. I've got some more using up those book pages for you. This was the original idea that I had seen someone do. I mean, some of these have been collected years and years ago. I can't tell you originally where I saw things or not. Sometimes I just pick things up that I see in people's journals or ideas they did, and then I run with it. But what this is an actual just book page pockets, and this each one is an individual pocket, and they gradually they're all the same, pretty much. Well, the top one's a little bit, but they're basically all the same, but the width is smaller, but the height almost identical, just slightly taken off each time. But this was the original idea: 3 separate pockets, spaces in between. Well, yeah, that's okay, but then I ran with it and came up with my own different versions. Here was a version adding 4 pockets, narrower, same thing. These are all individual pockets. There's spaces in between. Well, that still didn't work because we always don't have short things. Yeah, I could put something taller here, but it covers all these up. But up here has to be short and whatnot. And that wasn't really working for things that I was making at the time. So I went even further and playing with it. So here's one that I did. I've got it separate. Book page. And I have actually little gussets in there. And if you don't know what, I sort of kept this one like this so you would see what I mean by gussets. Is you take and you put extra strips around the edges so that when you fold them and you glue these edges, it's going to be gussets. But you have to remember on these that you need to cut at an angle. Find the corner of your pocket and use that. And then when you fold them in, and if you have a bulkier item or like notebooks, especially I like doing notebooks in my journals, making little notebooks. In a flat pocket, they really don't fit really well. And so we can put that there, and then we have a gusset, and that's sort of a little bit more room that it goes in. So, but I wanted to take that or glue that one down. So that was another idea, just 2 bigger pockets, just simple to hold things. This one right here, this was my favorite that I did, and I was looking at and coming up with, I've got these in here to show. Here's a short pocket right here. And this is just a kid's book, but I like the design on it. And they're overlaid, just a little slightly over each. This one, look, see, it's longer. This is only glued at the bottom, but these 2 are not, only on the side. So I can put something here long enough that would go down, something short here, and then on this one right here, goes all the way down to the bottom. And I make those all the same width, okay? You can use different pictures or what, but this is just the same picture design, and I just redid it because I like the colors. So I thought that would be good. So another place, instead of just printed book pages, look for kids' books. Kids' books are a great resource. You don't have to go that direction. What if you go this direction? There's that one right there. A pocket right there. And this one is not glued at the bottom either. And you see how far back that goes? Those big journaling cards that could go in here, go all the way out, tab on it, and then you could put a smaller one here. So you don't necessarily have to go this direction. Flip them around and do it this way, or on the sides, going vertically instead of horizontal. Same difference of the original idea that I had shown you that I saw, the ones that were like this. But instead of leaving the space in between and underneath, these are overlaid, and they gradually get different in size. But that one I accidentally glued the top, but that's a little short pocket. But my initial thing is so that you can actually go all the way down, and something tall can go in here, or you can just make them individual separate ones. But those were some different ideas that I'd come up with there. So I kept continuing playing, and I come up with another idea. The same difference. What if I take a book page, and I actually folded it in half and cut it at an angle, but it's sort of angled like this, and the same difference. This is I stuck it in there before the glue dried. Have you ever done that? But each of these are not glued. on the bottom. So you can actually have a tall bookmark that goes down and then gradually tags going the other way. So the ideas from original idea that I saw, played with it, changed it up to, you got this one, no, that would be up there. It has little gussets that gives me a little bit more room for notebooks. To straight down book pages overlaid, run it vertically instead of horizontally. To something like that. But these are different book pages. And there you go. That's my day 3 ideas of making page elements, I guess, or page ideas from book pages.